Hello and welcome to another game of WarLight with me, kcscrag. So, this is something different, or you may find this familiar if you've seen any of my 20-player free-for-all videos before this. Except this is not a 20-player free-for-all, it's a 21-player free-for-all. And if you wonder, well, why would you make it 21? Well, the host, Garrett, describes right here, it's a 42 territory map, so for everybody to get 2 territories and for there to not be a single territory left over, 21 is the perfect number. So, every player gets 2 territories. There are no neutrals on this. How this game differs from the others, let's see. Still a 25-hour boot time. There's no honoring vacations here. Let's see, AI still surrender when 1 human's left. This is increased a lot, and I think it makes sense because last game, the 20-player free-for-alls I've been a part of all turned into boot fests. So increasing this number to 10 just makes sense to me. So that'll give people more time to come back, although you'll still be really screwed over if you get taken over by an AI. Just because the AI does not play very well. And then reinforcement cards. This is different. This is actually bigger. So reinforcement cards will be a very, very, very big deal, and they'll actually be a big deal earlier in this game, just because 50% is greater than 30%. So yes. Then the reinforcement cards in the other 20-player free-for-alls I was playing with, they were all 30% times the number of turns passed. All right, there's no army cap. There are no extra armies for territories. That's actually a change from the other template. There's no luck modifier, 0%, and straight round. So 3s will always take 2s. Standard kill rates, and then move order is random. This has light fog instead of dense fog. You may remember from the 20-player free-for-all games I've been in, you could not see these numbers for territories bordering you. That was what dense fog is like. Dense fog, you can see everybody around the board, but you can't tell any of the numbers of armies that they have. So this is a big difference. Being able to know what you're seeing, what your opponent has next to you, is a big deal. And it also makes it a lot harder to be clever and conceal your forces behind those lines. So I like it in a way. I don't like that, you lose a bit with every change you make to that template. You lose a bit of something and you gain something else. What you gain here is you don't have to worry about running into somebody and having them, suddenly have a ton of guys there or something. You can see what you're going into for the most part. Now, what you lose is you can't try and be clever and trick people. You can't use a show of force in a certain area. Like, let's say I have all of North America, or I don't know. Let's say I have all of Europe, whatever. And one turn I have a whole ton of guys into Ukraine, and some guy hits it with a stack and loses everything. He's like, oh crap, he's got a whole ton in Ukraine. So he doesn't mess with Ukraine anymore. He doesn't mess with you. He gets intimidated and turns around and just doesn't go there ever again. Or at least not in the near future. Whereas, in this sort of game, you'd be able to see what he's got there, number one, unless it was somewhere else and you moved it in. And number two, it changes things in that you can't really deceive that guy anymore. Once he moves away from you, he can, if he still has the ability to see it, he can know whether or not you're trying to deceive him. He can see whether those guys are actually still there or not. If you move them away to Southern Europe, for example, to help like with the defense against some guy in Africa or whatever, then you don't have them in Ukraine anymore, and people can see that. So they don't need to worry about you having a big stack there if it's not there. See what I'm saying? Whereas before you didn't know. It could be there, it could not be there. You just can't tell. So that's actually a pretty big change in my mind. Either way, though, I think I know what I'll do. As pretty much the same as in the old template, bonuses are not really that big a deal, although it may be more reasonable to defend small bonuses like South America or Australia on this board with this template. But I'm not even going to worry about that. I mean, if I get an opportunity to, sure, I might take advantage of it. But for now, I'm just going to sit with everything here. I'm not going to make any moves. I'm going to hope my opponents kill each other. If they don't, whatever. I'll deal with that at the time. And other than that, I'm just going to build a stack in Alaska and hope that it doesn't get simultaneously beaten down by all my enemies around me. But since this is less of a slightly less important location than Central America, I feel more comfortable sitting in Alaska. Central America is sort of important for getting into Venezuela and South America. Alaska is important for going into Kamchatka, but it's not as important as Central America is. So I feel more comfortable sitting here. And hopefully I will not get attacked. I'll bring you guys back when turn advances. And turn has advanced. Let us watch it. The guy was booted on the very first turn. You know, that's fitting. And he didn't attack. He just sort of sat there. Well, he might attack me this turn. Depends on if the guy comes back or not. Before the turn is committed. Am I? No, I'm not the last person. Brimtime, Fonsk, and Lord Connor still haven't done their moves. Might be somebody else too I'm missing here in this long list. But anyway, so this guy sent me a private message. Let's view it. Saying team up against Northwest Territory, which is here. And no, I will not do that. Because this. It's a little early, and I'm not really interested in ganging up on people like that. I would actually rather not make attacks if I can avoid it. Especially right now when cards are basically worthless. So no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sit here. These guys, I would like to try moving them somewhere, attacking somebody, just to see if I get lucky, because they will never, ever, 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 ever be lucky enough to get over to Alaska to join my guys over there. So I'd rather, try and get a card with them. But I don't think that'll happen. So I'm just gonna sit, and I know that if anybody hits me, they're gonna suffer because of it. So hopefully they won't do that, and they'll just be smarter and avoid it. But anyway, so I'm just gonna sit again, and we'll see what happens when turn advances. And a turn has advanced. Watching. A guy surrendered because he was going on a vacation or something. And it looks like the AI killed me. It's not surprising, and it doesn't really bother me, to be honest. So I have lost Central America. I will continue to just sit because cards are worthless, so I don't even care about taking Kamchatka. So let's just sit, and we'll see what happens again next time. And a turn has advanced yet again. Let us watch it. So, well, the guy in Northwest Territories is still placing 5 up there. Doesn't surprise me. Alright, well, he's decided this will be my spot, just like I've decided Alaska will be my spot. No one will take it for now, anyway. Alright. Well, we have takes in Mongolia. The AI takes West US. Alright, well, you can guess what I'm gonna do this again. If you guessed place 5 and sit, you are correct. And we'll see what happens next time. And turn has advanced. Watching? Yes. Alright. We have a take and another take. Okay. We have some more takes. Alright then, so my situation is still very much the same. I could invest 2 armies to hit Kamchatka, but honestly I think all these guys, or not all, this guy won't. This guy might, maybe not. This guy is the most likely. These 2 are the most likely to hit this with 2. So I may get it, or they just could hit it with everything. I may get it, but I don't know. I mean, I don't see any point. I'd basically be investing 2 for, I don't remember if it rounds up or, you know, this is actually a good time to test. Well, actually, I don't. Yeah, this is a good time to test. Let's see. If I take this, hopefully I get first move. If I take this, then I will know, because I'll get a card. If I take it, I will know then if it rounds up or rounds down. Because this is, let's go to the settings. These cards. Alright. It's in one piece for 50% of the number of turns passed. So, since this is turn 5, after this turn occurs and I get the card, I should get a card worth 2.5 armies. But of course you can't just have 2.5. It's got to be either 2 or 3. So does it round up or down? I'm guessing up because there's, you know, I mean it's 0.5 and 0.5 rounds up to 1. So I'm guessing it'll round, you know, 5 rounds up. But we'll see. If it doesn't, then I guess it's always going to round down. If it does, then awesome. I'll know that for the future. Just an interesting little experiment. We'll see what happens when turn advances. Turn has advanced. So, watching. And we have a boot again. Pol Pot has been booted. It's this guy. I did take it. Oh, that's nice. So I will basically just be getting those guys back. And maybe one more, depending on if the reinforcement card I get for that's worth 1. Oh! Oh, Donut Man was eliminated. Oh no. That sucks to be you, Donut Man. Poor guy. We have our first elimination. And we have somebody else taking Kamchatka. And we have someone trying and failing to take Kamchatka again. Looks like a lot of people. That was a bad decision on their parts, in general. But whatever. I am happy I got a card out of it. Let's see. Oh, it's only worth 2. So it does round down. It does not round up. So I'm basically still at 35. Oh, okay, that's funny. But you see, that's the reason why I wasn't making attacks and why I won't make more attacks right here. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Alright, we'll see what happens when turn advances. And a turn has advanced. Let's watch. So we have 2 boots. Still have some equal placements here. Great. Taking of Iceland. Pol Pot was eliminated, so we have another elimination. And I believe that's 2 eliminated players. Alright, more takes around here that I don't really know much about. He loses everything. Okay. Well, I could try and take this again. I will not this time, though. Because the reason I did it before was just to experiment. And right now, if I hit with 2, I'd only be getting a reinforcement card worth 3 armies anyway. So I just lose those 2 guys. And there's also a very likely scenario where I just don't take it. Where, I mean, somebody else could take it before me, or Lord Connor could place 1 or 2 guys there and just defend it. So I won't hit. I'll just sit this turn. And we'll see what happens next time. And a turn has advanced. So, let's see what happened. Another guy gets booted. This time it was the guy next to me. Okay then. Alright then. We have a take over here. A failed take over here. Okay, he took this. And he took Ontario. So this is empty now. Alright, some more takes. We have a guy getting eliminated. Yeah. Oh well. He was an AI. Alright then. Well, I think I'll try and take this. I think it is worth investing 2 armies for the chance I can get a reinforcement card, since they will be worth 4 now. And we'll see what happens when turn advances. And turn has advanced, so let's watch. Mike Man 60 and Aristan were booted. We have a guy taking Great Britain and Egypt. Both, well, no, this guy's not an AI, but this guy was. I did not take my spot, so the investment was worthless. I didn't get a doggone thing. OS2 Hampton was eliminated. These 2 are both AIs now, that's funny. Have a lot of AIs in this game. Alright, let's see what happens. Why? Okay, people. Very strange. Okay. So, I'm going to try to take this with 2, and that's it. I will, well, I'll actually also, since this guy's an AI, I will also hit this with 2. And one of these should, well, you know, no. Basically I'd be investing guys to get 4 guys back. What's the point? Might as well just try for 2. See if I get first move. Watching turn. What? I don't understand AI thinking. Maybe I will get it. Unless I get... What? Really? I get like a really late move, which would be good for taking this, but not this. Oh, come on. Seriously? Ah, brother. Okay. Come on now. Okay, I was about to skip it. Let's try this again. I still don't have a card. I'm gonna hit with you with 2. Please give me an early enough move, maybe. You know, maybe don't. I don't know. Because this guy will do whatever he wants. If he places guys there, then I won't take it unless he moves them out before that. So, you know, let's just try this way. I have a 50% chance of getting this move in after he moves out, because I'm assuming he's going to attack somewhere. I'm actually gambling on getting last move instead of first move. So, we'll see what happens when turn advances. And turn has advanced. So, what is going on here? We have some more takes. You know, I'm just going to skip it. History. So that's it. This is what happened. You can see a bunch of takes. I failed my take. That's what's important for me. Great. I didn't get last move. Darn it. Alright, I'll take this with 2. That'll be all I do. I'll commit, and we'll see what happens when turn advances again. And turn has advanced. Watching. Another... Huh. I guess he was just tired of this game, so he just surrendered. I guess that's fine. Let's see if I can finally get first move. Or, well, I guess I got first move before when I didn't really want to, but whatever. No, I won't get first move. Great. Seriously? Oh, man. Oh, well. Let's see. Well, this guy's probably happy. He's got a bonus. Congrats, bro. Let's try this again. 2 more. Again. We'll see if I can finally take this spot. Or just one spot, you know? I mean, it would be great if I actually could get first move. Just once. You know? That'd be great. We'll see what happens when turn advances. And a turn has advanced again. So, let's watch and see what happens. Lord Connor was booted. We have deployments up here. Watch me get first move this time, or before he moves out anyway. Yep, of course. Weird things keep happening. More takes of places. Oh, I received that many points from the ladder. That's amazing. Alright, let's place here again. Let's hit with 2 and 2. Please, give me a territory. Watching turn. Oh my gosh. Not there. Here, please. 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 I would really like to take a territory. Let's just watch this way. Oh, I got it! And then he's gonna take it back. That's fine. That is a-okay with me. Let me just place these guys. I will save the card because I want to be able to, you know, not use it if I don't need to, and just save those up. I think that's a cool idea, don't you? Let's try that. Committing, and we'll see what happens when turn advances. And turn has advanced. Watching. We have another boot. Yellow is now booted. And of course, I get the move in before he moves out. So I don't get Northwest Territory. Okay, screw that, too many moves. Oh, really? And I miss Alberta as well. Are you serious? How is that even possible? Are you serious? He left one additional guy to prevent me from taking it with a 2, and he's an AI. Oh my gosh. Really? Well, at this point, cards are worth enough, so I'm gonna do the risk again. Let's take some territories, people. Come on now. Give me these spots. I want them. And we'll see what happens when turn advances. And a turn has advanced, so let's watch. See what happened. And I'm tired of watching already. Okay, fine. I didn't get that. Looks like I might not get this either. No. How many did I lose attacking? 1. Okay, well that's good at least. At least I didn't lose 2 guys. Dang. Actually, sorry about my dogs. I want to make sure something. Okay, yeah, it's straight round, so I wouldn't lose anything, period. And there's also no chance of a 2 taking a 2. Let's do this again. I'm just gonna sit for a, well, you know, let's try it again. Eventually it will succeed and it will be worth it. Gosh, I hope. This is just getting ridiculous. The AIs are so dumb. They just keep placing stuff and they don't really do anything with it. Anyway, we'll see what happens when turn advances.